Yo, what's up? What's up, my G's? It's time. We're back for week 3, and I am facing the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Sex himself. This is, for a fun fact, 3rd time we're facing this guy. We're currently 1-1. He won me. He won last season of LPFT. He beat me. I beat him in VGDC, and now we're rematching. It's time. It's actually time right now. Anyways, I'm gonna read out my predictions. I know I haven't done that in a while, but that's because I delete my notes because I recorded it. Yeah, English. Why is this language so damn difficult? Anyways, I'm predicting to bring Bronzong, Chomp, Torn, Rotom Fan, Ape, Gyarados Mega, /Muck, /Sylveon. So, he pretty much brought everything I prepped for. He didn't bring anything that I didn't not prep for. I mean, I prep for everything, but there's some stuff I prep more for than others. Like Infernape, for example. Like, Pex is only there for Infernape. Well, and, of course, Sylveon. In case his Sylveon goes crazy. So, yeah. It's time. There's 2 leads I want to lead with. I either want to lead Lele or Vikavolt. Now, the reason why I don't want to lead Vikavolt, even though it looks like it's so free, is because Infernape also looks like it's kind of free. Because he can, like, predict that I'm running Vikavolt lead. Because, you know, it makes sense. Vikavolt tears through his whole team, you know, it tears him a new asshole. So I could lead Lele, or I could lead Vikavolt, and I end up... Where's the play without music? Off. Boom. I did it. I remembered. PogChamp, boys. I'm learning. Anyways, the plug is not working out. It's just not working out, bro. I have to yeet. I just yeet into Toxapex, because, you know, I have a strategy. Sword Stance, no, +2 Life Orb Infernape does not kill Toxapex with an Earthquake. So no matter what he wants to do, I live it, and I can haste him, and I can go into the Tapu Lele to take a hit. You know, so, or I could go into Talonflame. Depending on what else, right? So he just Flare Blitz, and I eat that. Like, I hard eat, and he takes a bajillion damage from Recoil and Life Orb, which is what I need. So, right now I'm getting up a layer of spikes, you know, getting a layer of those T-spikes. Life is good. Life is amazing. I got some T-spikes up. And he has Thunder Wave. Now, this makes my life even easier. Because I was scared of offensive Gyarados. So I'm like praying for burns. Like, I'm like in here to skull burn this guy. But I don't get the burn. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. And he taunts me now, so then I'm like, okay. So you're definitely defensive. You're not 2-attack D-Dance plus T-Wave. So that's amazing. Its Earthquake literally heals me. And I get paralyzed. No, I didn't get paralyzed. I got paralyzed last turn. Never mind, I was stupid. And I get up some more chip damage with that skull. Still no burn though, which is fine. And I just go Vikavolt here. Because, you know, he could have Mega'd a long time ago, but he isn't. Because, I don't know. Who knows, actually. He has some sort of strategy that I'm not aware of, that he's not Megaing. So yeah, I just get in Vikavolt. His Earthquake does not affect me because he does not Wall Breaker yet. And I Volt Switch here. Because there was like 2 plays. There's Hidden Power Ice and there was Volt Switch. Right? That's the 2 plays. I didn't want to click Thunderbolt to get raw damage, although I have momentum. So I just Volt Switch. And I go Komodo. Now, I go Komodo because I'm soundproof, right? But so I'm just gonna sub up. But I've never been more sad in my life. He brought Moonblast. He brought the fucking Moonblast, my guy. I'm fuming. I'm crying inside. I'm actually like crying. So yeah, I just decided to switch now because, you know, I don't wanna stay in here anymore. I take 18%. That's a lot of damage. But yeah, so I get up rocks now because I want my layer. And also, yeah, I forgot to say I love your Torn name. You have so many I don't know, geology. There's so many like names from that. I pick him up. I pick him up. Last time you had Yellowstone, and now you had that jet streams. Nice. Man's a man out of culture. Anyways, he defogs, which is pretty predictable. But I'm just gonna avalanche, because, you know, why not? And I'm gonna set rocks again, because there's nothing he can really do against me. So he U-turns, and I get up my layer of rocks again. And he got the Intimidate off, which, you know, it makes sense that he went into this. That's probably why I did Mega, because he wanted Intimidate. Yes, I'm stupid. Anyways, I just go hard into packs, because there's nothing he can really do. He crunches, and he gets a defense drop. Now, that's not great for me, because I don't want to take a Earthquake with minus defense. So I just say fuck it, and I go into Talonflame. Right, and I finally get the burn. I finally get it. I finally get it because it's I had 20, 30, I used 3 stalls, something like that, and then Flame Body, so I'll get the burn. That's what I wanted, right? So now I'm just gonna roost up. He doesn't get the defense drop, which is nice for me. I'm just gonna roost this. He's gonna roost this damage. He crunches again, and he has a defense drop now. So I decided that I just want to switch. I don't really want to deal with this. I'm just gonna go into packs again, and his crunch does no damage, no type of damage. And so I just Scald. I'm pretty sure. I think I Scald here. Yeah. No, a T-Spike. A T-Spike. Okay. Anyways, now I Scald. And he sacks a Sylveon here, which is okay. I guess that's fine. Takes 13% from Scald. That's a lot of damage actually. I didn't expect it to do that much. Like, you would think this thing would live that Scald. Was that like a max roll? I don't know if that was a max roll or not. Anyways, it still died. So yeah. I kill it. He goes into his Torn. There's only one thing he's gonna do. He's gonna just fucking defog. You know, makes sense. I go into Extreme Hills M because I'm a Minecraft player, and this thing is a mountain. So yeah. Anyways, he went Chomp. Now I actually kind of expected this, because what else is he gonna go into on this thing? That's right. He has a Bronzong right there. He doesn't want to take chip on it, right? He has a Mega Gyarados. He could just go into that, but he doesn't. He said even in the, what's it called? The post-match, in like the post-match combo, there's like a Discord, you know, where you can talk about the match and all that cool stuff. He said he didn't actually want to make this play, or something like that. It was like he even says it in chat here, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, let's just get on. I get Avalanche, big damage. But can I just ask, like, pause. Come on. How's Avalanche contact? Avalanche is a snowfall. Like, how does Avalanche make contact? That doesn't make any sense. It should not make contact at all. I'm not touching you in any sort of way. So yeah. Anyways, I Avalanche here because I was like, if I can kill Chomp right now, my life becomes easy, right? My life just becomes better and easier and simpler. Because his Earthquake does not kill unless he's Choice Banded. And then I can just go into Vikavolt and get up webs or some shit. You know? Or I can actually just fire off T-Bolts with my Vikavolt. Because he can't do anything, because he's locked in. So yeah. Anyways, Avalanche was free there because I wanted Guardian to be dead. I just wanted to die. Anyways, this Shrimp is at 50%. Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Dan, aka Edrod. That's where he got the name from, I'm pretty sure, because GBA. Anyways, he taunts me, and I'm like, fuck this. I'm not gonna fucking deal with your Earthquake. He crits me. That's actually not terrible. It's not like it matters a lot, but now I can't belly drum. I wasn't gonna do that anyways, but I can't now. So I just Drain Punch and I kill it. Get some good HP back. Some good juicy HP, and he goes Torn. Now that actually makes my life easier. Okay, here's the misplay turn. Anyways, now he goes Torn. Now I expected him to go Chomp 100% and just get off like a Scale Shot or some shit, you know, and do some juicy shit with that. But no, he doesn't. He goes into Torn. Now, makes my life easier. But for some reason, this turn, I decided that I was gonna stay in right. I was gonna predict him to not click like I was gonna predict him to U-turn or Hurricane, right? But some part in my brain said, okay, I'm not gonna belly drum. I'm gonna Thunder Punch. If I belly drummed here, I 6-0'd him. I 6-0'd him right now if I belly drummed. But I didn't. You wanna know why? Because I could Thunder Punch for some dumb reason. Why I didn't belly drum? I can't tell you. I just can't. I'm shook. Anyways, he misses Hurricane. That's pretty bad. That he wants that chip damage. And yeah, he finally realizes that this thing is an answer. I learned that. I was like, okay, he's gonna go into either Ape, or he's gonna go into this thing, or he's gonna go into Chomp, right? So I was like, okay, just Earthquake. I'm just gonna fucking Earthquake and just get it over with, right? I learned that Bronze Song is Levitate, which is also good. So I got information. I didn't get chipped. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I forgot to. This thing is not supposed to have the moveset it has right now. Right now, it's Defog, Roost, Hidden Paralyze, and Hurricane. It's not supposed to be Hurricane. It's supposed to be Flamethrower. That's the moveset it's supposed to be, right? But because I was like in prep, I was like, okay, Infernape. How am I gonna deal with Infernape? Aha, Talonflame. But then I was like, no, Talonflame. I don't want to risk it on Hurricane, so I just put Pex on the team instead, right? But I forgot to switch it back to Flamethrower so I could answer this thing. So I have 0 ways to break this thing and chip it down, like, well. So I just defog. Because I'm like stuck in here, kinda. Anyways, I just Roost here on the Torn. And that's where I learned that he didn't put a lot of speed on this thing. He did not put a lot of speed in this. Because my Talonflame is only like a little bit of speed. It's a bulky Talonflame. I want bulky. Okay? I went bulky. And I'm enough speed to outspeed Chomp. Meaning that I know that this thing is bulky from the turn that it's gonna happen now. I'm faster, I Hurricane, I confuse, and he hurts himself. That's unfortunate. That is extremely unfortunate. But I want a Flamethrower. Like, I would honestly have rather taken that Hurricane and got a Flamethrower off and like have the moves I'm supposed to have. Because I took like 40% from Flamethrower. No, from Hurricane, like 50%ish. And so I just missed. I'm just gonna stay in here and hope to God I can just get chip on this. But I missed 2 Hurricanes in a row. It is what it is. It doesn't really matter. He has a Toxic off. Good bring on your part. Because now I can't just stay in here and get free chip on you. So he gets his rocks up, right? And at this point, I'm like, I can play with rocks up now. I can play with rocks up. Because I have 2 heavy duty Bootsmon, Vikavolt, and Talonflame. I also have Aggron that doesn't take much damage. Toxpack doesn't really care. Lele isn't supposed to take hits, and Komodo can like deal with it. You know, so at this point, I'm like, okay, rocks can stay. And I predict him to switch into Chomp here. And okay, I'm sorry, I gotta move a little bit in my chair. Now I predict him, right, to to switch in, right? But no, he Toxics, which is amazing for him, because I was like, he doesn't want to take chip on this, right? But anyways, I guess this is the time. I guess I can just bring it up now. The set that I'm predicting this thing to be in the match, I'm in the match. He has the Shadow Resist Berry, max defense, no max Pedef, max HP. That's his set, right? That's his set with Gyro Ball as his last moves, right? That's his set. Now I believe he has this for a few reasons, and that is simply because what else can he do versus Lele? Because his whole team loses to Lele, other than the fact that this thing exists. And every single match, I've fought a Steel Psychic type, every single game. Jirachi and Metagross. Last time, I had Shadow Ball, and the match versus Jirachi, I also had Shadow Ball. I just never clicked it, you know? So I've had Shadow Ball every single time, but I've just never, ever clicked it. I just never ever, like, it was good versus the Metagross, but I've always had it, right? So I believe on God that he's gonna be the Ghost versus Barry. Because it makes sense. Because he can just take like 20% from that and kill me with Gyro Ball, right? But right now what I'm trying to do is the next few turns is me trying to chip him down so I kill him with a Shadow Ball even if he has the berry. And so I Thunderbolt next turn because I was like, I can still take a hit from Chomp. And the Expanding Force. Now I can no longer take a hit from Chomp. So this is where I spam HPIs. I spam HPIs because I get chip damage, right? It doesn't get Chomp in because Chomp. I don't know if you see this, but I have 0 Chomp answers. I didn't bring anything for Chomp. I literally just said, okay, I'll just outplay it. I'll outplay this Guard Chomp. That's literally what I said in Team Builder to myself. So I'm just gonna spam HPIs until I die. Except I don't do it here. I get Sticky Webs. So I force a defog later, right? And now this is where the turn happens. I go into this, right? And I'm like, I'm gonna Drain Punch. I'm gonna sack this piece of shit. And I'm gonna have webs up. This thing is gonna be at like 2 HP. And Lele's gonna come in and sweep. Right? That's the goal. That's what I'm trying to do here. And I crit him. I crit him. Oh. Ooh la la. Senorita. That's unfortunate. There goes his Lele switch. Which means every time Lele comes in, I get a kill. And spoiler, I win from here. There's nothing he can do anymore. Even if his Scarf on his Garchomp, that doesn't kill Lele. And I know he's Life Orb on this. He's slower than Talonflame on this. So no matter what, the second Lele comes in, I win. I just spam Psychic and win. Because he's taking chip on this thing. This thing just dies to Psychic, and this thing just drops to Psychic as well, right? So the second I get Lele in, I pretty much just win. So yeah, I just go into aggro on here. Because I know he's going to defy. He doesn't want those webs to be there. His only hope is for me to not be Scarf Lele, which I am. Anyways, he burns me here, which is, you know, that's actually justified. That's justified. I would have killed him here. But that doesn't really matter. So I decide that he's like, okay, he's gonna U-turn, you know, he's gonna fucking U-turn. It doesn't matter. He's gonna U-turn, right? So what did I click here? I clicked Avalanche. I know I did. I know I clicked Avalanche. No, I clicked Rocks. I clicked Rocks. Okay. Yes. I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm not a monkey. And this turn I'm like, He either decides to kill me here with 8 and take chip damage from his Life Orb, which is also kind of important for Toxapex, because Toxapex does a lot of damage with Scald. So if this thing is chipped, Toxapex can also kill this thing, in case something happens to Lele. Which is my only way of revenge killing it, and of course my K-Bird. But, so I just Heavy Slam, because I believe that he's going to go into this thing, predicting the Earthquake, right? So I Heavy Slam, get some good damage off, and die to burn. And I go Lele. Lele is in. The name represents this match perfectly. Show me a switch, yeah. Show me. I just click Psychic here. And I win the game. Lele just cleans house. I just clean house. Him saying GG confirms that he doesn't have Scarf Chomp. And I win. GG. GG kill. I'm sorry, but it's 2-1 me. And it's always the best out of 3, bro. So I take that one, Chief. I take that one. That means that I am officially bested Knull. It is 2-1 now, which means I win. Because it's always the best out of out of 3, right? If you want a rematch, we start from scratch, and it'll go from 1 to back to 0. You know, if we ever face each other again, on YouTube, of course, only on YouTube, it has to be recorded, has to be uploaded, and all that. Then then we restart the score. It's not best of 5, it's best of 3. Alright? So I take the first best out of 3. Anyways, GG's to Knull. That was a game. I was really scared of this game because Trump just came in and clicked the button and just got a kill, but not anymore. Not anymore. I felt like I had this game really early on. The second is Sylveon died, I knew. Oh, I'm sorry. The second is Sylveon died, I knew that this game was gonna be. Well, it was gonna be in my favor. Anyways, GG's. I still don't know how to end these videos, bro. Like y'all wanna hear a story? There was like this one time, right, where I was out walking. I was like shopping in